Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to sunny Brazil. If you're confused by the fact that it's March, well, I deeply apologize for that. I don't know what it is, but I've been having some issues with my camera here in Brazil, and I did shoot some footage of what I did in February, but I'm not sure exactly what happened to it. So, what we did yesterday is we got this mode, and then in January I mowed and rode and picked up all of the grass down there in that area that we last took some trees out of. And then yesterday I mowed and rode and got this all in the silo, making silage, sending it over to the BGA and selling electricity and methane. And doing that for the last 3 months, or the last 2 months, has earned us $208,021. So wow, I'm tempted to just completely pay off the taxes. But I'm also tempted to keep this money and make more improvements on the farm, because if I make more improvements here, I know we can make even more money. So I can get those taxes paid in the time that we need to pay them and still end up with a lot of money. But I don't want to set us back right now. We're making great progress and we have a nice chunk of change that we could do something with. So I'm having to think on this. I did some more clearing down here. Got some trees out of here. Got them over to the sawmill. We're making planks and furniture, and that's going very well. We'll check in on that today at some point and see if we need to take some pallets over to the store and sell those. And as you can just barely see at the horizon there, our sorghum is ready to harvest. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to head over to the store. I'm going to pick up our harvester, and hopefully I can get it back through the woods with the header on. If I can't, then I'll pick up our flatbed and we'll just strap it to the flatbed and bring it back. But let's see if we can get it the right way, or the easy way anyway. All right, I'll meet you over there. It is a 12-meter header, isn't it? We'll see if it's gonna go. Heck, we may not even be able to get it down the street. We may be apologizing for somebody's house again. Yeah, there's no way we're getting it down this street. Okay. Some of you are wondering why I don't just get a header trailer. I hate header trailers. Once I get this to the farm, the header's never coming off of it unless we plant corn or sunflowers. So, you know, and if the header does come off, it just gets, you know, put next to a building or something. It doesn't need to be on a trailer. I'm not going to be taking it lots of different places. So I'm going to pitch that off. And we're going to go ahead and drive back home. And then we'll pick up the flatbed and we'll come back. No big deal. That's a little bigger than I thought. Oh well, we'll see if it works. All right, so after much, as our friends across the pond are fond of saying, fapping about, we have finally gotten this on the trailer. And we're going to bring it over here and we're going to put it on our harvester. Oh, wow, I didn't think that was going to work. All right, let's get this sorghum in the silo. And that is our first crop harvest on the new farm. Plenty of sorghum. Alright, so now we need a place to put this sorghum. Because I don't know yet if we're going to sell it or if we're going to use it for chicken food. Either way, March is not the right month to sell sorghum, so we're not going to sell it right now, I know that. So, we need a silo. And I think we're going to put our silo in over here. I think this is probably the best place for it. And I think we're going to put it... well, I don't know. For a place that's fairly easy to get to. We are going to expand the yard. And it's probably going to go... my apologies for the indecision. Yeah, I think it's got to go over here. And I think we're going to put it in such a way that when we expand the yard, it will become easier to use. We'll be able to use it now, but as we expand, it'll become even more easy to use. So let's put in a silo. And you know, I always come back to this same silo, but I think that's because when you're building a farm, a silo is one of the first things that goes in. And so this one, it has a 5 million liter capacity. It costs $5,000. And in all of the time that I've been using this silo, and it's quite a bit of time, I have never found anything that it wouldn't take. The silo will literally take whatever you want to put in it. So in a game where a trailer can say, no, I'm not going to take that. Having a silo that will take any product you want to put in it is an important thing. All right, we're going to do it this way. But it really does need to come over there. All right, if at some point we need to move it, we'll move it. But for right now, it's going there. All right, that's not terrible. That tree's coming out anyway, so let's put some stuff in it. Oh, yeah, and here's our new trailer. It's a really good deal. Alright. So, actually, let me put this back over here. We're gonna have to expand our yard pretty soon because we're running out of place to put things. Which is a good problem to have. Unfortunately, I haven't really found any deals in the sale. I was hoping that we could save some money here and there and buy some really good deals in the sale, but not so far. You just never know what's going to turn up in there. I kind of miss the days when everything had a sale price. You could buy anything used, which I think is very realistic because there really aren't too many things that you can't buy used. I mean, there's a long list of things you don't want to buy used, but the things that you can't buy used are rare. Farm machinery, name a model, we can find a used one. All right, let's see how much we have. We have 22,798 liters of sorghum. That would keep a chicken coop fed for about 4 months. So not terrible. And that's about all we have to do today. Actually, no, let's check over here. Let's see if we have any pallets that are going to spawn. Ooh. We have 9 pallets of planks, and we have 1 pallet of furniture. Let's see what the prices are. And let's see where we have to take it. All right, planks go to the supermarket, and they're now at $2,070. What's the highest price? $25.72, and that's in July, so we should definitely wait until July. Furniture also in July, $39.60 per 1,000 liters. So by July, we're going to have a nice load to take. So that doesn't need to go today. I think we still have storage room there. When we start to run out of storage, I'll go ahead and spawn them and we'll just shove them off to the side over here. So I think we're going to call that an episode today. just one of those days where we have 1 or 2 jobs and that's about it. We don't have any grass that's really ready to mow. We could mow that, but I think we better wait until the next day. It'll be even more ready. I'll pick up all that straw off camera. You guys have watched me drive a loading wagon way too much in this series. So, yeah, we're going to call that an episode. If you like this episode, please consider subscribing or giving it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this episode, we'll post a comment and tell me why. Either way, thanks for being here. See you next time.